I'm going to show the best way to play Gwent, or easiest way to play Gwent. Okay, so I'm in a regular merchant. First, especially if they're a merchant, go in their inventory to see what they're having to sell. Okay, and see if they have any Gwent cards. That way you can, the more cards you have, the better your deck will be. So looks like this is Nilfgaardian and Nilfgaardian. So you look at the card, what type it is, what strength it is, what the special ability is. But the most important thing is the strength and the card faction. So, I buy them all anyways. Just to have it, Alright, play Gwent. And if you're not confident in your abilities, you can always
How about a few rounds of cards?
go the cheapest. They'll let you go. I'm playing for the card you win. Anyways, I'm not playing for coin that you could be winning. Okay, so basically, the best cards to get in your deck would be Commander Horns. Okay. Okay, so the cards that have the handshake on them, because they'll double and triple your cards. Sometimes it comes with two, like a twins. Sometimes it'll come with three, and it'll be like a triplet, and it'll really go a long way to see. I have a three. Look at the bottom under Blue Stripes Commando. I have three of those cards. So, and if all three of those get in my deck, that's a very high number you can get in one of your, rounds, whatever. Okay, so, and another one is the spy card. See the eye under the sword? Prince Stennis. So, the eye is under the sword, and he's a spy card. It's a really good one. And I see this one, the medics are good to have. So like the little heart with the aid in the middle of it. So I only have one card of this one. See, it has a handshake for the Sinfred Reavers. But if you can get two or three of them and draw all three of them in a session, that's a good deck spread. So I think I covered everything. So basically, you can hold up to 22 at least 22 cards numbered in your deck. Or I have 23. Well, I could put more in my deck, but I choose to keep the weaker cards out of my deck, just so I don't randomly get one of these weak cards in my deck. See, the more powerful cards in your deck that you have to choose from, the greater your odds are that you'll randomly get it'll randomly choose one of these more powerful cards. I really don't worry too much with the weather cards. If you're paranoid about the other player, the NPC, drawing a weather card to mess your round up, to mess your, cards up, you can get a clear weather card. I'll get the day card just for an example. I'll use a biting frost card, and as an example too. I normally don't play with the weather cards, but I mean I'll use them as an example to like show what they do. Okay, I can start now. Okay, alright, see, I got a weather card. See, you can see, I traded that for that card. See, and that's really good. I'm glad I did that. So basically, when it'll first pull this up, and you can redraw 2 cards. So I chose these because they're the weakest cards. So like, yeah, of course I'm gonna want to redraw them. I think I accidentally pressed the O on that. I accidentally pressed O, which when you press O, that means I'm happy with my deck. I'm ready to play. So, dang it, I didn't get a spy card. It's fine though. So basically how I play is, you can use your weakest cards first. Save your more powerful cards for later for a later round. It'd be really good if I had the other twin to that 4 card, if I pulled that, but I guess I wasn't lucky enough. And I wasn't lucky enough to get a commander horn, so. I'm using all my cards. This is a very reckless way to play, by the way. Okay, so they used one of their weather cards against me. So the day card, that is what you use to clear it. Okay. Alright. So they press the triangle, which means they feel okay. It means they've given up. It means they don't want to use all of their cards in the first round, which they have 2 cards left, and they're playing the same faction as me. So, press triangle when they pass, and you know, you take your victory. This is why I play the Northern Realms, is because if you win a round, it'll throw you an extra card. And, you know, that could be all the difference between you winning or losing. So I'm gonna throw this round because you see the rubies, or the ruby, the jewels, the red jewels. See it, you know, so it means how many more rounds we have. So basically, since you're allowed to lose one ruby, basically, so I purposely pass on it to lose this round. That way they'll use all their cards up. They don't have any cards to lose anyway. So that automatically is a victory. So I hope that kind of explained it a little bit.